Harvesting flowers for herbal remedies involves precise timing and techniques to ensure the plant's medicinal qualities are at their peak. The process differs based on the plant species, as flowering times vary widely. When harvesting, it's essential to identify whether the bud, blossom, or calyx is the desired part of the plant. Optimal harvest timing. For buds, which are often used in their unopened state, timing is critical. These should be gathered just before they bloom to capture their full potency. A few examples of the types of herbs that you would want to collect buds from includes clove, lavender, calendula, and chamomile. On the other hand, blossoms are best picked when fully open, but before any signs of wilting or color fading occur. This stage represents the height of their vitality. Some notable examples in this category would include rose, elderflower, jasmine, dandelion, and yarrow. After blossoms pass their prime, the calyx may be the component of interest, remaining after the petals fall away. One of my favorite medicinal herbs, and one I take daily as a tea, is hibiscus. This is an example of an herb you want to collect the calyx from for medicinal purposes. Best practices for cutting and collecting. The ideal time for harvesting is mid to late morning, once the dew has evaporated but before the heat of the day sets in. This helps ensure the flowers are dry but not yet wilted from the sun. Depending on the plant's structure, different tools and methods are used for collecting. For woody-stemmed plants like lavender, clippers can be beneficial for cutting the stem along with the flowers. For plants with large, fleshy stems like sunflower or hollyhock, it's better to detach the flowers directly from the stems to facilitate easier drying. Preparation for drying. Once harvested, cleanliness and preparation are key. Gently brush away any dirt or insects. Do not wash the flowers, as this introduces unwanted moisture. Spread the flowers on a paper-lined tray or newspaper, avoiding overcrowding to prevent molding. For drying, choose a well-ventilated area away from direct sunlight and excessive heat. Hanging paper sacks are excellent for this purpose. Drying techniques. Flowers are sufficiently dried when they crumble easily between your fingers. At this stage, store them whole in dark, airtight containers. For the first week of storage, gently shake the containers daily to check for residual moisture, which can lead to mold. Alternative drying methods for humid climates. In humid regions, such as Florida, conventional air drying may be inadequate. Here are alternative methods. Oven drying. Preheat the oven but turn it off when it reaches 110 degrees. Place the flowers on a paper-lined baking sheet inside the oven for 1–2 hours. Electric dehydrator. Set the dehydrator to its lowest setting, typically around 90 degrees. Place flowers or stems on dehydrator mats and cover them with an additional mat to prevent displacement by the internal fan. Check after 2 hours for dryness. Special considerations. When harvesting entire flowering herbs, it's common to collect leaves and stems along with the flowers. Tie these into small bunches and hang them upside down in a dry, shaded area to preserve their properties. The same alternative drying methods of oven or electric dehydrator can apply if needed. Proper harvesting and drying of flowers for herbal remedies are critical to maximizing their therapeutic benefits. By adhering to these guidelines, herbalists can ensure that their preparations are both potent and pure, ready to provide natural healing properties.